Guess who's back? Matthew.
Justin and Matt.
The fucking jam show.
The jam show. Speaking of jam, dude, I wanted to give you some of this jam that I made.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for all the deer meat you hooked me up with.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
No.
I would have brought some more deer meat.
Oh, dude.
I have so much deer meat, dude. I need to quit shooting deer.
Let's not go that far.
I think I need to think about eating them first or giving it away.
I'm surprised you don't eat deer meat all the time.
I do. A lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you do steaks or do you normally do ground beef?
Well, I feel like I eat all the steaks like very fast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like those don't last long.
It's
the burger.
Yeah.
That just lasts. It's like an infinite amount.
Yeah. I would be the opposite. I'd eat all the burger all the time.
Well, if I can remember, I'll fucking bring some burger.
Yeah, dude. My kid would love that. We'll have some deer chili. He loves that shit.
You'll have to try this recipe I got. It's off the Meat Eater website, but it's called Copycat. The fuck is it? White Castle burgers.
Okay.
But it's super simple. You bake them in the oven.
That's
in a pan.
Supposed to be super healthy and
it's
quick and easy.
Super fast, super easy, and you don't have to fire the grill up.
Hey, there you go. I guess, although we're getting straight into it, thanks for joining us, anybody out there in the multiverse. This is just a podcast where me and Justin get together and kind of bullshit and talk about our lives and the world going on around us.
It's just a good excuse for us to get together.
Yeah, and I love it. You know, I like to riff my opinions and feelings and stuff on here. A good outlet.
Yes, it's a good way to express ourselves
instead of going to the bar and fighting.
Force other people. Oh, wait,
huh?
Oh, anyway, but yeah. Anyway, the jam. I'm super stoked about this, dude.
Yeah. Red raspberry jam.
You would never guess what I just put on my grocery list.
What's that? Jam? Jelly?
Jelly. I was seriously...
And I don't know the difference. I think jam is like... It's got... I'm thinking of preserves, I think. Preserves has like kind of thicker parts in it. Has like pieces of the fruit.
You know what? That's a good point. There is a difference.
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
And that one, it's not set up quite as well. It's a little runny, but I don't mind.
Jelly has... No, I was going to say something. I was going to say jelly has like gelatin in it.
That does have gelatin in it, but
jam does not.
It doesn't?
I'm just speaking out my ass right now, dude.
It's a possibility, because that's like the ingredients for that is like juice, Sure-Gel, and sugar. And the sugar reacts with the Sure-Gel to make it harden.
Ooh.
Is why you have the sugar in there.
Is what a little science experiment.
Is what it was being told to me. And on the same kind of note, I have had a grapevine in my backyard for so long.
Nice. And
actually, I don't think they're grapes. They're a type of grape, but the skin is a little thicker, and it's got like kind of an acidic, kind of tart back taste.
Oh, yeah.
Starts with an M, grows in the south. Muscadines.
Muscadines
is what?
Is it like the skin kind of thicker and it'll like slide off the
I haven't had any slide off the outside.
Like, I mean, if you like, is it easy to separate it?
I haven't done it.
Oh my god,
I haven't done that
because I want to say we had grapevine, but they weren't normal grapes though.
Yeah,
I wonder if they were the similar ones,
or maybe it's some sort of like more wild grape. You know, when you get grapes in the store, they ain't got
I'm gonna
seeds.
Play Jamie. I'm gonna look it up.
When you get grapes in the store, they ain't got seeds. They're probably fucking.
The skin is so thin.
Yes,
it's like, it reminds me of like a chicken that's like juiced up on steroids. You know how it's just like way too big,
ripping out of its
skin. Barely walk. That's how I think about those grapes and like the apples. Like the skin is so thin, it's just absolutely like bulbous.
But I haven't noticed them fruit in like the 5 years that I've had them planted. But they fruited this year. I just made the jelly, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking see if I can make jelly out of this.
This is poison. That's what you're telling me? This is poison?
No.
Okay. Have you eaten it?
Oh yeah, dude. I ate like 3 jars, and then I gave a bunch of jars away. So
that's why you lost so much weight.
But I harvested a bunch of these grapes, potentially muscadines, and I got a gallon bag.
Spell muscadine.
Muskidine. and then put grape after it. But
look at that.
I have a gallon.
You weren't that far off. It's a Musca.
And almost a second gallon bag of these grapes. So, it's MUSKA?
MUSCADINE. You were close, though.
But I'm going to try to make
phonetically, you were spot on.
I'm going to try to make grape jelly, too. So, if you eat that one quick, maybe you'll get some of that.
Huh.
But I don't know how much juice is in those, Like a berry, you can kind of... It's like all juice. You know what I mean?
It's a grapevine species native to southeastern and south central United States.
And these were supposed to fruit until like November, but I'm wondering if since it gets colder here a little earlier that they stopped. Because they're like all gone now. Unless the raccoons are just...
I was going to say animals I guaranteed are out there fucking picking them off.
Yeah, but I got a ton of them, so I'm going to juice them, and if I have enough juice, I'll make some more jelly.
I was going to say you should try and make some wine.
I was thinking about
That'd be kind of cool.
But
you could make wine out of that, the raspberries too, couldn't you?
I would imagine you just need a lot of them, though. And I mean, I'd probably make one bottle out of the juice I got from that, and that was a lot of...
And then butt chug it.
Butt chug it, get fucked.
Oh, bro, I'm trying to get fucked up off this shit. I only made half a bottle. Anyway, but yeah, the muscadine, it's a grape. It's a real thing.
Yeah.
Look at that. We learned something today,
You think
folks.
I'm just over here lying to you?
I don't know.
I mean, I may blow
That's
a lot
why
of
I'm
smoke
Jamie
on my
today,
ass,
and I'm here to fucking fact check everything.
I guess apologies for no episode last week.
He's not sorry, folks. He was on vacation.
I was
he doesn't give a flying fuck about us.
It was like a day before, and you're like, "We still on for Monday?" And I was like, "Ooh, actually."
You're like, "Psych," and I was like, "Oh, that's nice. I had something I needed to do."
Hey, there you go.
Worked out.
And then what'd you do in like the 3 weeks I hadn't seen you, buddy?
Oh, dude, what haven't I done, bro?
Oh gosh,
I
see you're driving a new car already.
Well, yeah,
got tired of the Subaru.
Traded it in for a Ford Escape.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's a Ford Escape.
Oh, okay, but it looks like it's got all the bells and whistles, right?
I mean, it's
a brand new.
It would work.
Well, what year is your car?
2016. That's a 2018.
What was your first Subaru?
2015.
So this is like the newest car you've owned? The Subaru?
This one, new car? Yeah. My Subaru is, yes. Yeah, because the Fiat was a 2014.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so you got this loaner car you're driving.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to, I think, hopefully my car's done soon.
Yeah.
I think it would be. Anyway.
I mean, put as many miles as you can on this car, right?
I have been.
About to go on vacation.
I've done that before.
Yeah, I remember.
With a Subaru loaner car. Fucking, where did I go? Rock climbing somewhere with Brad. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Because I was driving like a fucking maniac. like 100 miles an hour, dude. Brad was like...
Anyway. What else, dude? What else you got going on? I got a bunch
I've been riding bikes a lot. Been fucking...
Just street riding, or...
No, I fucking took the mountain bike to the pump track in Silvis.
What's the pump track?
I have a photo of it, but it's basically a...
Describe to the people who can't see the photo.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's right. For the folks out there, it's basically a bunch of small rolling hills. Not even hills. Small rolling... I think it's made out of asphalt.
Okay.
Small rolling berms that you can basically pump the bike.
Okay.
Push down.
Just like give it leverage.
And not have to pedal, essentially, is the idea. And, dude, it's such a fucking workout.
Yeah?
I rode for 15 minutes and I was dying.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. But the bike I had is not, I don't think, the right kind of bike. I think you'd want like a BMX bike.
I was just going to say that.
It's like 20, I don't know what size tires are on BMX bikes. 24, 26-inch tires?
24 probably? Sounds about right, because they're kind of smaller.
Yeah, they are smaller. But I was on a 29-inch mountain bike that is slightly too large for me. So my back was, because I'm like leaning too far forward because the stem is too long.
Okay.
So that's one thing I'd like to upgrade on the thing, is just to put a shorter stem on it. So
always an upgrade with you.
Yeah. Well, it's what else are you going to do? You buy a whole new fucking bike that fits you better? Or are you going to spend
what a novel concept.
$15 on an Amazon part that'll bring the bar stem 3 inches closer?
I mean, you know what? does align a little bit more with.
You know what I mean? That's my thinking. Or I was looking at new bikes, and I don't know if you've looked at bike prices lately.
I'm sure they haven't gone down.
No, God, no. They're fucking insane. It's crazy.
Everybody got all jacked up on biking for
I've been trying to find
COVID.
just like a simple bike, just a bike frame. And
Dude, you have like 30 bikes, I feel like.
I have 3 bikes.
3 bikes. You can only ride
one of them
at a
is
time.
a woman's road bike that I'm just going to sell because nobody fucking rides that. What are you going to do with
What's
that?
Lauren ride?
She rides the green mountain bike.
Does she ride the green mountain bike?
Yeah, that's what she had. That's what
Lauren, call in right now. I know you're all about calling Justin while we're in the pod.
She's probably going on. No, it's a little early for her break. But no, she's at work right now.
Yeah. How's she doing?
Good. We're making progress on the NCLEX, dude. Finally.
On the what?
Getting her testing for the
okay.
nursing boards and all that jazz.
What's she got to do for that?
Get her authorization to test.
Okay.
That's what we were waiting on. We had an issue with excuse me. Sorry, folks.
I'm leaving that in.
I ate something right before I came here. A granola bar and some milk.
Granola bar and milk?
Whole milk.
And you're just like bubbling up? Oh, come on.
Anyway.
That's like right in my ear.
That's why I did it, man.
Yeah, I hear this louder than everybody else.
What the fuck was I just talking about?
Lauren's nursing.
Yeah, we're getting her testing. We had an issue getting the testing application for some reason.
Oof.
Yeah, it was a fucking... And dude, getting the state of Illinois people to like help you out and figure out what we were doing wrong was it was like a nightmare.
Well, speaking of nurses, I had some family emergency come up. My father-in-law was in the hospital getting some surgery, and that all went well. And they gave him some medicine he had a irregular heartbeat.
Ooh.
They gave him some medicine for it, and he died.
Jesus Christ.
Resuscitated him. He was kind of in and out of it for a couple of days. Died again. He had like a heart, not a heart attack, worse than that, like a cardiac arrest or cardiac episode or something.
Sure.
But he was like dead for 2 minutes 2 times. And since then, he's made like a full recovery. Not full recovery. He's out of the ICU in a regular room, kind of confused. He thinks he's in an apartment and he needs to like find his shoes and go get his wife from downstairs, is what he keeps saying.
Does he ask what universe he's in?
No, dude, he was like, we were talking to him about some shit when he was married to my wife's mom, and like he was remembering shit like it was yesterday, and so it's just interesting how something like that would affect your brain.
Lack of oxygen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And so he's like sitting in the hospital.
Dude,
they broke
nuts.
like a bunch of his ribs and his sternum and shit.
Yeah, fucking yeah. That's what. Did they pull? Oh god.
And
have you ever seen the machine that they use?
I saw it rolled in and out a couple of times.
Dude, Jesus Christ. That thing. Yeah.
But it sucked. And you know what? I was so happy to see my wife's family come together, and we had some family in town. They stayed with us. It's so crazy, how you take that kind of stuff for granted when bad shit ain't happening. And I don't know what's in the air, and I don't know if you've had any experiences with this, but like I know another person who died. I know another person who tried to commit suicide.
My grandma's got colon cancer. I found that out last
man.
week. And then
Sorry
I think
to hear about that.
Lauren's grandma also has some sort of cancer, I think, too. Yeah, kind of crazy.
Dude, I don't know if Mercury's in retrograde or what, but like shit is popping off right now. But yeah, I wanted to say, I was talking to I didn't know if I should be telling people about my father-in-law in the hospital, and I ended up talking to my mom and my sister, and it just kind of felt gossipy, at the time. But I'm trying to look back on it and be like, I didn't want to or need to lean on my wife at that moment because she was doing the best she could. She had other people leaning on her within her family.
It's your you said it was your father-in-law.
Father-in-law.
Okay. Sorry.
No problem. So it's just like, you know, at the time, it felt very gossipy to go out of this circle of his family. But I'm trying to, you know, consider it to, I just needed support. And in the end, it's not like they made a big deal about it, you know, and they were thoughts and prayers, you know, I'm not a doctor, I can't do anything, but I'm hoping for the best.
Yeah, just send in positive energy, dude. That's all you can do.
Yeah, and I was talking to a guy about energies and stuff. But
here we go.
But
all just vibrations.
But yeah, I just want to, you know, put it out into the world that, you know, if you are going through something like this, you know, you don't have to have feelings of guilt, as long as your intentions are good, you know, just search within your heart when stuff like this is happening and try to make the best choices, and don't try to protect the pain you're having, as I think something I would have done before, just bottle it all up.
Oh no, you got to feel those feelings.
Yeah,
buddy.
Feel them and let them escape. You know, whether, you know, somebody's in the hospital.
The sooner you deal with it, the sooner you'll get over it.
Yeah, need to cry and stuff like that.
Think about it deeply.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're going through anything like that, I can't speak for Justin, but I'm always here if you want to leave a comment or something.
I guess you can send me a message. I'll see what I can do. I'm just kidding. Yeah,
no, dude. And I tell you this kind of stuff because I appreciate, you know, your ear and your brain when it comes to these subjects.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of experience, I guess.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of how old I was when I lost my mom. I'm like, how old are you when you're in third grade?
Third grade plus 5 is 8.
8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
you gotta be like 5 or 6 to get into kindergarten, and then plus 3, so maybe 8, 9.
5 or 6 when you're in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's another side note. Not to change subjects.
No, I was pretty much done.
So you saw that they were excavating a house in Kelowna.
I didn't see that.
For the Trudy Appleby case?
No, tell me all about this.
So there's a house down on the 600 block in Kelowna, which is, I believe, don't quote me, but it's like that first block right when you first turn in, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think is where it's at.
To the left?
Is there
a trailer court?
So it's like you're coming in from
the Quad Cities.
Quad Cities, like
Avenue of the City.
Yep, going straight down. That road, when you first come down, the very first right.
Right, yeah.
That road, but on the other side of the canal.
Okay.
Basically, is what I think it is. Honestly, it's because there could be some other roads that go a little bit one way or the other. But, yeah, so there's some house that, I don't know what the tip was, but they fucking went and dug up the entire yard.
Okay.
In searching for fucking Trudy Appleby, I guess. And what's crazy is, like, I didn't realize that she went missing in 96, I guess. I lived in Kelowna in 96.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I was like, whoa, that's kind of weird, dude. Anyway.
Who's Trudy Appleby?
The chick that's been missing for fucking ever, dude.
The name does sound familiar.
Dude, I'll show you a picture, dude. It's like the Quad Cities, like
urban legend.
Yeah.
So they dug up the property?
Yeah, the entire yard. Didn't find anything.
Oh, shit.
I know. What a bummer.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's been missing.
They didn't take like an X-ray thing like a sonar thing.
Right. The LiDAR. You could just LiDAR the entire yard and not even have to dig anything up.
Yeah. And now that
fucking idiots.
And they left, and those guys got to figure it out.
Idiots.
Idiots.
26 years later. Yeah, there's a whole fucking Quad City Times article about it. This chick.
Okay. Yeah, this picture definitely rings a whole bunch of bells.
I can't believe you haven't seen it.
I'm sure I was privy to it once, but
that's so crazy, man.
I'm sure it would have been great for their family to.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sure they
closure.
Closure. That would have been great, huh?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of closure, let's finish this book. We have been reading "Don't Believe Everything You Think" by Joseph Nguyen. This is the last chapter, chapter 17, baby.
Thank God. There is a God, folks.
So
he's at the end of the book.
We'll have to figure out what Justin could possibly manage to pitch in on next episode.
Oh, here we go.
So chapter 17, now what? There will come a time when you believe everything is finished. That will be the beginning. Lewis L. Louis L'Amour. Louis L. Amour. Louis L'Amour.
Louis Amour.
I mean, I think that quote to me just makes me think of all the chapters in my life, you know, outside of the chapters of the book. But, you know, there was a time where I didn't have a kid.
And your life is in chapters, right?
And now my chapter is my son is going to be he is 14. He's going to be a freshman.
Dang,
is that crazy,
you remember your freshman year?
I do remember my freshman year.
Dude, what a nightmare. What an asshole you were.
No, I had a lot of fun in high school.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. I feel like UT's a pretty nice, I feel like it was a good school.
I thought that too. Everybody was like, oh, dude, UT was so rough. And I was like, definitely wasn't fucking Central Rock Island.
That's
or
what
Central Davenport
right,
or Rock Island.
I don't know. I feel like definitely not a rough school as far as schools go.
It was just rough enough. There was a couple of fights.
If you wanted to walk around and act tough, then you were going to basically get it into a fight. That's basically how it worked.
But yeah, dude, I had such a good time there, and I was a founding member.
Oh, here we go. You don't go around
UT Anime Club.
Oh, fuck. Now it's out in the public, dude.
I can't imagine I hadn't said that before.
No, it was a good. There was quite a few good teachers, I feel like, and I mean, could have been a little better at sports, but just our coaches, I feel like, and specifically football,
definitely
could have been better.
I think the year after I left, they won something.
What's that? The football team?
Yeah.
No, they went completely winless. I'm pretty sure is what happened. Like the year after, because you were like a year before me. I'm pretty sure. It was my senior year. I'm pretty sure they didn't win a single game or something like that.
But then the Moline basketball team just recently won state or something like that.
No way. I didn't know that.
By now it may have been 5 years ago now, but
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and then Moline just recently won something, I think.
Oh fuck, I'm not.
Yeah. And it doesn't really matter. It
really doesn't matter, folks. Whatever your kid does in sports doesn't matter.
So back to the book.
Unless they're having fun. That's what really matters. That's the only thing.
If you can train your children to have fun losing,
oh dude,
you're in.
They're winners all the time.
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Just like me in this jam, dude. Fuck yeah.
About to win in your mouth and lose it on the toilet.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, hopefully I don't shit my pants, but now I know where it's coming from.
So the book, I'm just going to burn through this. I only have a few things highlighted.
No, so let's savor it, Matthew.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Let's savor it, dude.
Although this is the end of the book, it is just the beginning of a new life for you.
Yeah, it is.
You are only ever one thought away from peace, love, and joy, which come from a state of non-thinking. May we forget from time to time and cause ourselves to suffer, but as soon as we remember that, we immediately realize that we're the ever-expanding awareness of life itself and find love, peace, and joy in the present. We are most fulfilled when we listen to our soul with love and light, Joseph.
Amen, brother.
P.S.
Oh, shit.
If you feel inspired, visit my website, www.josephnguen.org, where there are videos, worksheets, journals available to help you on your journey. If anybody stumbles across this, that's www.josephnguen.org. And that's it for the book. There was some stuff in the back. I didn't read it.
It's not a bad book.
I don't think so. And you know what? We did drag it out pretty good.
Yeah, we did. How long did it take us?
This is the 9th episode, and we skipped one chapter.
I guess it didn't take us that long. It only took us 20 weeks.
Yeah, and because we only do every other week.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
No. Yeah. And I thought it was a good book. I might read it again. If you want to borrow it, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, I'll probably listen to it all the way through so I have a more thorough review. Yeah. More recent.
Yeah. Do you have an opinion on what you want to do next? Or should we take a week off?
I mean, I've got all kinds of opinions.
Well, say 2 of them.
Well, I thought we talked about the 4 agreements, right?
We did.
Which I'm all game for that.
Yeah.
I obviously really like that book.
Yeah. And it's a similarly sized book, I believe, but you were talking about not doing just chapter by chapter. and maybe we can just touch on one agreement per episode or something. But
which is, I think, the way they do their chapters.
I should have thought about that before I said it.
I think they do, if I'm not mistaken.
But I mean, we could skip if
we could just do chapter by chapter just to keep the consistency of our format.
I have the physical book, so I'll take a look at how it's set up.
Okay.
And maybe we can just cover a bunch of fluff in the intro, do chapter by chapter for the
Indeed, the smoky mirror.
We'll figure it out, though.
Oh, yeah.
And, do that. And if anybody out there listening, Dave,
if you have an opinion, let us know.
In the comments, please.
Yeah,
You're always pitter-pattering about comments in our thing when you never leave us a comment in ours.
Yeah, now I'm going to make sure I go comment on every single fucking...
You're just going to go to each one and say, first.
I'm going to go comment on every single Blue Ribbon Lounge. Because are you guys on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are fucked. Just wait, dude. You guys are fucked.
These guys fucking suck.
I'm somehow going to try and get Reddit trolls to...
pay a bunch of bots $20 to spam us.
Get you guys popular.
Have you seen anything good on Reddit lately? Do you visit that a lot?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
I'm on a bunch of Reddits for
I've been trying to stay off the interwebs, but I have been watching a lot of mountain biking videos lately.
Okay.
Just because I did take the bike to Inuit, too. That was the other thing I did, too.
Dude, I couldn't imagine going up those hills, but going down, I bet, would be fire.
It's honestly not that bad.
Yeah?
No.
You just got to have the right gear, right?
So what I want to do, because the bikes I have, they're kind of outdated. They're old. Mm-hmm. And they're not really, I don't know what you want to call them, up-to-date, modern. Like the fucking axles on them, they're not through the boost through axles or anything like that. They're not the beefier stuff.
Okay.
And the frames don't have internal cable routing, you know what I mean, to make the frames all nice and clean. So they're just they're department store bikes, essentially, right? So it would be nice to get a real bike, but where was I going with this?
You were talking about mountain biking and going uphill, and it's not that hard.
So what I want to do is convert at least my mountain bike to a single speed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
A little bit.
For mountain biking?
Right.
Is there like an ideal gear size for that or something?
Oh, dude, that's the
smallest gear possible.
That is so it's like that's
you're
like the
just
thing.
Ripping teeth off.
It's like, how do you know if somebody is a single speeder? They'll tell you. It's just like something that people are constantly talking about. It's like, dude, what size of tooth are you running? What size cock are you running?
Okay.
You see, so it's like, what you do is you take your front chainring.
Sounds like a vegetarian.
You take your front chainring, whatever tooth you got. So you got a 32 tooth.
Okay.
And then you take your back cog and you put it under that. And then that's your gear ratio.
Okay.
So it's 32 in the front, 16 in the back. That's a 2-to-1. Right.
Okay.
So every time you turn your crank once, your back wheel's turning twice.
Okay.
And then the other thing to take it a step further is you multiply that ratio of say 2 times your wheel size. And then that gives you gear inches, which gives you an idea of how far you're going to be traveling.
Okay.
So then you can compare it across different tire sizes.
Okay.
But just so everybody knows how to...
that's real deep in the weeds on
compare gear ratios for single speeds. That's how you would do it. Apples to apples, folks. But no, so there are so I've been kind of looking at single speed bikes, and I don't know, 1.8 to 1.75 is what the gear ratio people use.
Okay.
So I bid on a titanium rear cog on eBay.
Okay, titanium.
Yeah.
You're going to be fucking ripping chains, dude.
I think it's a 21 tooth, though, so it's kind of a weird... I think normally if they're even...
I would think.
But I think you can buy them in all sizes. But so the other thing is trying to get the exact size of cogs so you don't have to have a chain tensioner. So you have perfect chain tension with no chain tensioner, because the majority of bikes out there, like fucking probably 95% of them, don't have horizontal dropouts in the rear that allow you to tension the chain. Okay. They have vertical dropouts where it's like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like most mountain bikes and shit. So that's why you then would have to run some sort of like a derailleur essentially to
which
tension.
Sucks. It's just a bunch of convoluted movements to be able to fail.
Right. No, that's why I've been looking at a lot of mountain bikes, and I was like really wanting to buy this fucking mountain bike that's fucking way too expensive. It's fucking $3,500.
Oh my god!
But it's a fucking belt drive. So it's a carbon belt drive, and then it also has a fucking gearbox in the front.
Belt drive
with a gearbox.
That sounds crazy.
So there's like basically
it's got like a clutch,
a transmission. In the front. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's essentially maintenance free. You change the oil in the transmission once a year, and you're basically done. And they say the belt can go for like fucking 10,000 miles or something like that. But it's like built to be like a real commuter car bike type of deal, right? Mm-hmm. Like a legitimate fucking
vehicle,
right? Yeah. That's which I mean, that's why I was kind of drawn to it. But now I'm like talking to John Sierra.
Mm-hmm. He knows everything about bikes.
Well, he's fucking been in the bike game for a little bit, and he did have a good point. He's like, it's like if it breaks, you're gonna have to fucking send it off. They make them in Germany.
Oof.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like.
That is something to consider.
Where if it's like a derailleur, you literally just take the derailleur off and you put a new one on.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, fuck. So then that's why I was like getting to thinking to single speeding. Mm-hmm. So that's why I fucking took the bike out and I've been practicing single speeding on my mountain bike now. Just keeping it in one gear the entire time.
And do you like... When you go out again, do you change the gear just to see?
I'm fine tuning it, basically trying to see what kind of cog size I'm going to need on when I do it for real.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, no, it's fun.
Hog ride.
It's fun, dude. It's hard though.
Yeah. What do you think about this hunting trip?
What hunting trip? The one that you're that you're going on?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude! I forgot to ask about getting your camper down there.
Dude, you gotta ask.
Oh, dude, I need to ask.
I gotta get my camper ready.
You actually do need to get your camper down there now.
Oh,
it's because it's we're gonna
spots are gonna be.
What is it? August? I don't know. You got a little bit of time.
I can't just pull it in the day of.
I suppose you could.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't even unhook it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's cool.
I'm talking to a guy. His photo shoot name is Austin Oaks. But I'll send you some pictures. He takes some crazy pictures, and he went on a couple of trips to like Yosemite in like group trips to where they have like cars driving, and when you see an animal, you stop and get out. He went on one that was a winter trip, and I think one that was a summer trip. But he has it's like a 60 by 300 or something.
Oh, like a big ass wildlife fucking photo where he's like,
yeah,
that's sick. So that's super cool.
So I'm talking to him about that, and he also might have a camera. I also am borrowing a buddy's camera. Shout out to Jenna Sue. And I've been goofing with that. I think I didn't fuck it up, but
I fucking broke it, Jenna Sue. He's sorry.
I fucking
he's gonna have to buy a new one.
I tried to do manual settings. I was trying to take a picture of this groundhog living under my shed, and now I can't get it to go back. And I'm like, I don't know how to focus this thing now. So I just gotta watch some more YouTube videos.
It's not that hard, dude.
No,
we'll figure it out.
But I'm excited, dude. I'm super excited to fucking live the life.
Oh, dude. I was going to say, you probably should buy some clothing for hunting.
Yeah, I have like...
You're not going to fit in any of my clothes.
No.
Not at all. You're not even close to the same size.
We'll be able to button it, and it'll be...
Well, because like some of the clothes that I have is like hand-me-downs from my younger brother, who's a little bit taller than me, but he wasn't like any wider, so it's like a lot of the stuff doesn't fit, so I need to basically donate it or something.
Well, I mean, I have some long underwear, and then I figure a sweatshirt over that, and then a good jacket.
Layers. It's all about layers. Yeah. So some sort of good underwear, thermal underwear, long johns, and a base layer top. Some sort of good sweatshirt. And you're basically going to need some sort of windbreaker and then some sort of rain jacket.
Okay.
And then having those two things, like if you have like a real thick sweatshirt, you probably want to bring a thinner sweatshirt too, and then like a thicker one, because you never know what kind of environment it's gonna be. The fucking weather could be hot as balls, and you're wearing the same fucking shirt the whole time because you only brought one, thinner shirt. Yeah. So you're sitting there washing it every night, like that asshole at fucking what the fuck was that? Never mind. I'm not even gonna bring it up. You remember the fucking
You gotta tell me now. I don't know what you're talking about.
God, what is the super rich people that do the Bohemian Grove, where the guy was like forcing the guy to wash his underwear every night because he only brought one pair of underwear, and now they're getting sued for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hopefully they get theirs.
Hell yeah. You want to do some news?
What's news?
Speaking of getting sued, Fox News just recently had to pay out over $700 million to Dominion voting machines for all that fucking disinformation on the 2020 election.
I kept hearing about that on the fucking the breaking points.
Yeah.
But I never fucking looked into it.
Yeah.
Is it just the Fox News came out and said that, like, hey, these fucking machines, dude, are the reason...
Yeah, they were saying that they could be hacked and that they weren't accepting things right, and
that basically they were kind of partially to blame for some sort of
stolen election.
Yeah. And so then these people were like, "Hey, that's bullshit."
Yeah,
and then sued the fuck out of them.
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
And then
suck a dick, Fox.
And then so they gave out $700 million to Dominion. And there's supposed to be a really good picture of, like, the lawyers walking out of the thing.
It's like a fucking episode of, or a scene of, God, dude, I'm slow today.
Yeah.
A little slow today. The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. And, like, I was listening to this podcast about it, and they were talking about how, like, they're just walking out of there doing the math. 30% of 700 million.
Jesus
that's
Christ.
our cut. And now, I don't know if they're being sued or what, but there was another voting machine, Smart Matrix. I think it is called. Is in litigation with them now, I believe.
Also suing the shit out of them.
Yes.
Also suck a dick, fuck.
and so if it comes out about the same, it's almost $2 billion they had to shell out.
Damn.
And I don't know what the network for Fox is, probably $100 billion, but
so it's still.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be fine, which fucking sucks. And it's like, I bet they won't ever, like, they'll have one news story on it, maybe. Or, like, I'm sure they probably don't even have to apologize. They probably wrote that, like, we'll give you $700 million, but we're not apologizing.
All these are still distractions, Matthew.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong.
From Ukraine. The $400 million that fucking Joe Biden just sent over there. What do you know about that?
Not much.
Because it wasn't in the news, Matthew.
Was it really not?
Yeah.
Okay. Lay it on me, Big Daddy.
No, that's all I got.
You fuck.
That's it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
God.
What? What else do you want me to say? We sent fucking money to Ukraine again.
I heard that we were paying for, like, their officials, like, because they don't have tax revenue right now. We're footing the dime for, like, their politicians.
I would imagine that the amount of money that we're sending them, we're probably paying for a lot of things.
Oh yeah,
that the American people are probably would be upset about.
Oh yeah,
100%, right?
It's like, we better own Ukraine by the time this is done.
I better be able to go and get my 40 acres in Ukraine. You know what I mean? Like, if I can't get it now, like, hopefully it's over there.
Yeah, I'll clear out the bombs. I'll clear out the cluster bombs.
You gotta take that job of clearing landmines and all the little cluster bombs and shit.
They're like, Russia's cluster bombs are supposed to be like 30% effective.
Oh god, I'd imagine. Yeah, I wonder how.
Dude, that's called playing the long game.
But it's like, if we're ruining the fucking land to the point where it's literally going to be unusable for, like,
crops,
hundreds of thousands of years, maybe longer.
Was their main export, like, wheat?
Yeah, grain and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. To China, I believe, too.
China apparently China can't grow shit on their fucking sandy-ass soil or something.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, they have a lot of... I mean, China's huge.
Massive. A lot of it
is fake-ass cities.
Uninhabited.
Yeah.
Right?
Jungle, maybe. Mountainous.
Dude, I was going to say, I don't know if you've ever watched those fucking crazy hunting videos, but there are some fucking golden sheep in China, and dude, they are some of the most majestic creatures you've ever seen. They are almost like fake looking.
Yeah, golden sheep?
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what the fuck they're called, but I want to say they're in China, and their horns are just massive. They have to be like genetically modified. That's like that. Have you seen these camels in Saudi Arabia?
Mm-mm.
So there are these camels. There was this camel that I can't remember exactly how this guy genetically modified this camel with old DNA, I guess. And this camel was massive, like ginormous. And now he cloned this camel, and now they're selling them for like $200 million a piece or something like that.
Damn.
God, I gotta say, too bad we're not a video podcast.
Oh yeah, good thing.
Matt, that's next, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Come on, dude.
Start fucking pitching in.
Oh, what do you need?
That free
money?
YouTube channel don't pay for everything.
Dude, come on, dude. The YouTube revenue isn't enough to pay for new equipment? Is that what you're telling me? The 7 views isn't enough?
7? I don't know about that.
That was how many maybe the first episode?
That's because I watched it 6 times.
I know, I kept watching it because it was so bad. But, no. Oh my god, August 14th we just sent another 200 million. Okay. So 5 days ago we just sent another 200 million to Ukraine. Did you know about that?
No.
Okay. See what I mean?
200 million. That could feed
Dude,
somebody.
I could do so much with 200 million. How many duplexes could I buy? Let me do the math. No, I'm just kidding. But let's hear what it says. $1 million in weapons and ammunition to help sustain Kiev's Kiev counteroffensive.
Is that their capital?
Yeah.
Kiev?
Yeah, so they're running out of bullets, and they're consuming...
Are they making them count? Or are they just fucking... They're like, we didn't pay for these bullets.
Well, what do you do with stuff you don't pay for?
Yeah, right.
You just kind of you piss it away. That's what they're doing with our shit.
The U.S. has got more. They'll give us more.
But I think they might be consuming at like almost equivalent rate to what we're able to produce them at, which is kind of insane. Let's see what's in this latest package. We got high mobility artillery rocket systems, also known as HIMARS.
Ooh,
that sounds familiar, right?
Yeah.
And Patriot air defense systems. We got some munitions for howitzers and tanks, javelins, rockets, mine clearing equipment. 12 million rounds of small arms ammunition. More of the same. It sounds like. Oh my goodness! How much do you think?
Well, and
how much aid have we sent to Ukraine in the last year? How much do you think?
How much do I think?
Just to ballpark.
How much was the last one? You said
we just sent 200 million, and then before that we sent 400 million. That's probably the last 2 months. So 400.
So it's got to be like 20 billion.
You are a lot closer than I thought. It's 43 billion.
43 billion, double what I said. Damn, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. That's so much, dude. God damn.
Did you hear about this Oklahoma officials meeting?
No, I didn't. Tell me about it.
I don't know. I think it was like a city council meeting.
They still have $6.2 billion in funds left to keep buying shit. And then the other thing that's fucked up is that they depreciated the value of these assets, so then they were able to give them more aid.
This is
like how fucking... Dude, there's some backdoor hoolery, and now they're telling us aliens are real, so we quit paying attention to the fact that people are killing each other right now for no reason. That's fucking madness.
Over a bunch of now bad land.
I just feel so bad for people who are caught in like the cogs of
fucking ship all those people here.
That's fucked.
Ship all those Ukrainians here. Put them
Put them to work.
Build
dude.
them.
We have a lack of labor. We need their young labor workforce.
Build them a bunch of apartments on the border of
Make them live in shipping
Mexico.
containers.
And then let Russia have the land, and they can blow themselves up on all their unexploded fucking munitions.
Lose. What are you going to do?
Not pay attention to it, I guess. Aliens are real.
So, aliens are real. What do you think about that? Or what do you think about... Didn't they find cocaine in the White House? What do you think about this?
Yeah. I mean, the only weird part is that somebody brought it to someone's attention.
It's like, so aliens are real.
The wrong person just found it.
Or supporting some sort of proxy war against Russia with Ukraine. The number one, arguably, fucking presidential candidate is being fucking they're trying to arrest the guy, basically, right?
And it keeps just washing right off of it.
Yeah, somehow it's just like a duck, dude. It just rolls right off.
Motherfucking Neo over here, he is the one.
Joe Biden, I think, is like, arguably, it's like the crosshairs of like the legal system should probably be a little bit more on him because of what his son did with China.
Yeah.
And the whole...
And he keeps like getting him out of jail and stuff.
It's
like,
fucking that, and that seems really odd.
If the guy does a crime, put him in jail. I'm sorry it's your kid.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But millions of children are going to jail every year.
Eat the soap, dude.
Yeah.
Eat the soap. But anyway,
maybe you shouldn't have passed maybe Biden shouldn't have passed all those fucking
mandatory minimum laws.
Yeah, all those fucking
exactly
drug. Yeah.
So it's like it's like such a weird time. Like all these different things are all kind of happening at the
fucking
same
just
time.
pulling out Uno reverse cards.
And then I don't know if you listened to Breaking Points. I think it was today or maybe yesterday's episode. They were talking about what was going on at the Iowa State Fair.
No, what was that?
Fucking, I guess
there's people speaking. Maybe
the governor Kim Reynolds,
brought
Ron fucking DeSantis out,
okay,
and the crowd was like chanting, "Fucking give us Trump, give us Trump," and then she tried to be like, "We are Iowa nice, so we need to let everybody talk," basically, and they fucking just. Chanted her right off the fucking stage from the sounds of it, but it's kind of funny.
So this Oklahoma city officials meeting, they were accused of having meetings after like closed door meetings, and they're like, no, all of our meetings are open to the public. And a newspaper reporter, or I think he was the owner of the newspaper, left his phone in the meeting after it was over recording, and they were like threatening the newspaper and shit. One of the things they said was like buying an old worn out tank and letting the clutch go bad and driving it down Main Street and letting it drive through their building.
What
a terribly well thought out plan.
That's really creative, I guess.
They were also talking about like attacking the newspaper owners, saying stuff like, "I know where 2 deep holes are dug," and then another person saying, "I own an excavator."
Whoa.
The recording also included somebody talking about, back in the day, you could take a black guy, whoop their ass, and throw him in a cell. And it's not like that anymore. And one other guy said, take them down to Mud Creek and hang them with a damn rope.
Jesus Christ. So these are it's basically a group of racist white folks who are getting called out on their shit.
Yeah.
Now. They're a little upset about it sounds like.
And then after that rope thing, they're like, but it ain't like that no more. They got more rights than we do.
Oh, Jesus Christ. These fucking people, dude.
And like the governor and the local mayor was calling them for to resign. And one of them was the sheriff. And one person did resign, and the other people are like just like waiting to sweep it under the rug or something. I don't know, but it's like you cannot come back from talking about hanging people.
Dude, no, there's no coming back for those people.
No,
they need to go and move now.
Yeah, they need to get out of that city.
Get out. I would be out there fucking slashing 3 of their tires, dude. That's what I would be. I'd leave them one good one, so they think that there's a chance. There's no chance.
Did you hear about these silver orb retinal scans?
No, but tell me more.
So they were created by the creator of ChatGPT, and they started doing it in Kenya, where if you signed up for it, you would be given a certain amount of this WorldCoin crypto.
Oh, yeah, okay. Now you're ringing a bell with the World Star crypto.
World Star hip hop crypto. And in Kenya, the amount they gave you was roughly like $49 US, which, like, why not just 50? But maybe it declined a little bit. So in the US, it's designed to be used for cryptocurrency to confirm ownership, where it takes your biometric data and in exchange for a digital identification number. And that's like the upfront thing. But I can't imagine, with how much social media takes your digital data, imagine giving people your biometric data.
I mean, that's kind of like fucking the actors and on strike right now, wanting not to have their fucking likeness 3D scanned, so the movie whatever fuckers can make and use their likeness for the entirety, indefinitely, essentially. That's, I don't know why the fuck anybody would ever agree to that. Like,
right.
Are you fucking special? I mean, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. Which it's like, you could just, like, every background would just be the same people milling about.
It'd be weird, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird world.
Mm-hmm. I also heard this weird thing about McDonald's fries, and it seemed like from a while ago, but it was just very interesting. All McDonald's fries are made from a russet Burbank potato, which is longer than most potatoes.
Do tell.
It's almost abnormally long.
Oh.
But they do this because they want,
more fry.
They want it to be like a very presentable,
a long fry.
Yeah. And so to do this, these potatoes are, one, hard to grow. And then McDonald's doesn't want any defected potatoes.
Oh, no.
Because they're McDonald's. They're paying, quote unquote, top dollar. So to get the defects out of them, the farmers have to get rid of this aphid bug.
Ooh.
And to do that, they have to use this pesticide called Monitor. And this pesticide is, like, so toxic that the farmers won't go into their fields for 5 days after they've sprayed it.
Holy shit, Dick.
And then after harvesting the potatoes, they're placed in an atmospheric controlled environment and supposedly the size of a football stadium, because the potatoes themselves have to air out and gas off all the chemicals for 6 weeks.
Whoa.
And then fried and given to you for your consumption.
Well, as long as they fry it for long enough, I guess it's fine.
It burns out all the chems, all the chemtrails.
I guess if the ultimate end goal is to then deep fry it, I don't trust the government. So I don't trust McDonald's to adequately have a process to where they ensure safe levels of said chemicals, right?
Yeah, because safety is all determined by the government.
Because it's all about regulation and verification and all that. You've been in quality. You know how it is. That's something I've been trying to teach the fucking people of Kone. That, like, when you're done building an escalator, it's like that's not the time to then go around and look at everything. They're like, well, how do you know what to look for? It's like you build it into your process is basically what I've been trying to teach the people.
They're just like got carts of spare parts and shit.
Exactly. 100%, Matt. That's what it is. And it's, I don't know.
Is the escalator market just so niche they've never had to do this type of thing?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason we exist is to build American-made escalators, I think. Yeah. If there wasn't a business for American-made escalators, I don't think we'd exist.
Yeah, the next thing I heard is this conspiracy about sold-out books and movies. Have you heard anything about the Sound of Freedom movie? It's about like an American like CIA guy going down to South America, I think.
Human trafficking.
Yes.
Yes, Lauren did say something about that.
And so people, I guess, from what I'm hearing, have been posting on TikTok and stuff about going to Sound of Freedom movie viewings, and like it's 90% sold out. Just buy tickets, walk into the theater, and it's empty.
Ooh.
Well, supposedly Sound of Freedom, the Angel Studios, who produced the film, they purchased like $9 million worth of tickets, to like seem like it's flying off the shelf or something
Genius.
like that. And if they purchase 9 million tickets, say a ticket's $10,
Holy shit, that's like
$90 million, and
plus tax.
and they've already grossed quote unquote like $100 million or sold $100 million worth of tickets.
The math's not adding up.
So like $100 million worth of people went and seen it.
Oh, and if they've grossed that, isn't that everything after the cost of making the movie?
Don't look too deep.
Come
into
on,
my
dude.
words.
I'm
Come
into
on,
the
man.
math here.
But like some other examples I heard was like Ted Cruz, his newest book debuted at number 9 on the bestsellers list. But I guess when you get onto the bestsellers list, there can be a little caveat in that most of the books were purchased bulk. So they're speculating that he's taking his campaign money
And just buying books.
What
What a fucking wee-wee, dude.
and then another example was Jared Kushner, Ivanka Trump's husband.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It was reported that a Trump political committee bought $131,000 worth of his books.
Right. Yes, I think I did hear about that on Breaking Points. I think they talked about that.
Yeah, and then the same thing happened, I guess, with Rush Limbaugh. I didn't fucking look that one up.
Fucking tools, man.
Yeah, it's all, they have all the money, and it's just recycling it, And if they get an advance for a book and then pay like half of it off with that money or whatever, or money that they earned in a different way, probably probably eventually some sort of tax write-off even.
Ooh.
Then you're fucking, it's free money.
I'm speechless.
We can hear. That's all I had.
I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about.
But you didn't write it down because you don't take no fucking notes.
Oh, no, because I'm a lazy piece of shit, dude.
Don't talk
I'm
to
too
yourself
busy
like that.
fucking running, dude. I've been running. I ran the Bix.
You ran the Bix? I forgot about that. I was out of town.
I fucking ran this.
How'd you do? What's your numbers?
I ran it in an hour and 14, like a 10-minute mile, 10:30 mile. It was
7 miles?
It was
7
easy.
kilometers.
I ran it way too easy. I had way too much juice left at the end, basically.
Yeah.
And I was kind of
ran right home.
I was kind of upset that I didn't run a little harder, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
How long? How far is it?
7 miles.
7 miles is
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Fucking
Is that
hair
like a
tie.
3K or something? 5K. Your hair tie broke?
Lost my hair tie. Mile 1.
Mile 1?
Ran 6 miles with my hair down.
Oh my god, dude, that's like running 10 miles.
Nightmare, dude. It was like running 10
It's
miles.
like overheating, running hot.
Dude, it was. I had to like wear my sunglasses up to like keep my hair up a little bit. I tried
And then
to
you're
tie
running into the
I
sun?
tried to tie it into a knot.
That doesn't work.
Luckily, it was like pretty overcast and it was like a really nice breeze. It was almost cold. that
Hell
morning.
yeah.
It was like crazy because just the fucking days before it was like insanely hot.
Yeah.
So we got so lucky. But
Yeah.
but I'm thinking I'm only going to do the 7K at Race of the Night this year.
Okay.
I'm not going to try and do the 25K, I think.
Yeah, dude.
Just because I want to finish the race and not completely kill myself.
Jump out.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I haven't been training properly to do a 15-mile run there, basically.
And it's at night?
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
I ran there for the first time up on the trails at night the other day. Because
Where's it at?
in Alidawick.
Oh, okay.
Because I got done riding and it was like kind of late. So then I was like, oh, maybe I'll go for a run. And I had my fucking little headlamp, light belt.
Okay.
And it's fucking, dude, it's
Your
fucking,
headlights.
Yeah, they're headlights, but not a headlamp.
Yeah.
You get it? It works so well. It's crazy.
That
But they
sounds
get
cool.
hot.
Ooh.
Hot, very hot. But no, the other thing, dude, I guess maybe I shouldn't. I know I won't talk about it on air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Save it for later.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah, well, that's it. Thank God. We're done with the book.
We'll be on another book next week.
I know, but I'm more excited
2
about
weeks.
this book.
We'll see. We'll see what happens after you get one.
I am
episode
pretty
in.
wishy-washy and waney with my my ideas, huh? Anyway.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? I've been asking you to send me some shit.
Just anything.
Yeah. And you sent me a couple of things. I brushed them off.
Like, I guess I don't know what it's like. Sometimes I try to think about like some sort of idea and then try to dig into it, but I'm like, I'm not even competent. I don't have the time to come up with I feel like a competent viewpoint on something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna start writing you notes and just handing them to you when you walk in the door.
So I'm like, oh, okay, this is what okay. No, I need to start utilizing Chat GPT to come up with more talking points.
It's all Chat GPT with you.
And then the show will get better. Don't worry, folks.
I wonder if you could somehow have like an audio program and then like a text to speak thing and have a whole podcast with Chat GPT.
You could. People have done that, I think.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna look that up. You fucking fire your ass.
You probably would save some money, dude.
Yeah.
But you would lose out on deer meat.
Oh, I can't have that, man.
And I would lose out on jam. Or jelly.
Jelly.
All right. We'll let the folks go.
Yeah, we'll let the fans decide.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Be good to yourselves.
Yeah, what he said.
I'm turning your ass down.